as to that, which one is created for? A life is ended.
Let me see that note.
I was put in jail recently because I, a man, was caught on the street wearing women's clothing. In life, I must continue wearing them. Therefore, it would only be a matter of time until my next arrest. This is the only way.
Inspector? Doctor? Sit down. Thank you. This type of case comes to me as well as yourself many times during the course of 1 month.
The suicide?
The suicide.
Most of us have our idiosyncrasies.
Maybe it shouldn't have happened as it did.
Let's get our story straight. You're referring to the suicide of the transvestite?
Yes.
With Patrick, Patricia, the suicide. Only the infinity of the depths of a man's mind can really tell the story.
The story is begun.
Not so very long ago, the people of the world were saying,
airplanes. Why, it's against the Creator's will.
yet the world is shocked by a sex change.
If the Creator had wanted us to fly, he'd have given us wings.
If the Creator had meant us to be born girls, we certainly would have been born girls.
Are we sure? This person is a transvestite. Give this man satin undies, a dress, he's the happiest individual in the world. And he can be more of a credit to his community and his government because he is happy. Glen is engaged to be married to Barbara.
College is concluded, and I'm free at last.
For the time being.
Huh? Oh.
What does modern man have to look forward to for his body comfort? Men's hats are so tight they cut off the blood flow to the head, thus cutting off the growth of hair. When modern woman's day of work is done, that which is designed for her home comfort is comfort. Hats that give no obstruction to the blood flow. Hats that do not crush the hair. Interesting thought, isn't it? Just for comparison, let's go native. Back to the animal instinct. There, in the lesser civilized part of the world, it's the male who adorns himself with the fancy objects, such as paints, frills, and masks. Could it be that the male was meant to attract the attention of the female? What's so wrong about that? Little Miss Female, you should feel quite proud of the situation. What is it that would happen were this individual to appear this way on the street?
Have you seen the paper yet?
No, why?
Isn't that a strange case? I wonder what I would do in a case like that. Or if I suddenly realized that something was mentally wrong with you. Ooh, it's hard to visualize. Here we are, two perfectly normal people, about to be married and lead a normal life together.
Pull the string! Pull the string!
Perhaps he admires the material too long.
Yes.
I guess I got a problem.
Haven't we all?
I want to get married.
You have a problem. Okay. Here's a story from fact.
Johnny tells his story. He had not too long ago been married himself. The little woman came home unexpectedly an hour early.
Will your problem be like mine? Most probably it will. Beware of the big green dragon that sits on your doorstep. He eats little boys. Floppy duck tail, big fat snake. Tell me, dragon, do you eat
just jail.
Beware, take care. Beware.
Glen, I don't fully understand this, but maybe together we can work it out.
But to enlighten you a little further, there's the second story. It had been found that Alan was really a pseudo-hermaphrodite. Alan was then given his choice. That which nature had given him was a mistake. His hair thin like a woman's, his body slim, hips slightly girlish. It was easy to see his decision. The body of the woman within begins to appear now. Then comes the major surgery, the removal of the man and the formation of the woman. Anne must learn how to do her own hair. The proper walk must be adopted. A lady is a lady, whatever the case may be. Alan, of course, had known the man's, but he was soon to realize he knew very little about a woman's. Anne was indeed meant to be a woman, and now that the sex change had been completed, Anne was a very happy woman. Glen would never be happy with the sex change. I told him the same story of Alan. Anne was a pseudo-hermaphrodite. In all our talks, I've learned these pertinent facts. Glen's father had no love for his son. Glen, you can kill this fictitious character of yours anytime you wish.
Supposing Glen never gets over wearing girls' clothing.
Would it matter to you very much?
I love Glen.
Glen has found his mother, his little sister, his wife, and his Glenda, all in one lovely package.
But what of the hundreds of other less fortunate Glens the world over?
Yes, but what of the others? Oh, snips and snails and puppy duck tails.